Hello, everyone. Warm greetings. Namaste, and welcome back to my channel. So, I'm back again after a very long time. My apologies. So, today's reading, I was very drawn to do this one, like always. I'm so sorry for the sound. Helios, can we stop this? My dog is playing with a piece of cardboard. I'm sorry for the sound. It suddenly happened. No, can you just stop this? Okay, you go. Yeah, go. Go, Helios, go. 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 All right, guys. No, yeah. So today's reading is going to be from one of the most read about and written about ascended masters, gurus, mystic of known to humanity, I would rather say, and that is Lord Jesus. Originally, his name is pronounced as Yeshua. It's Jesus is most a more anglicized version of his name, so it's Yeshua. Lord Yeshua is you know here with a message, here with messages for the collective. So these messages are for everyone because divine beings are not limited uh, to communities, cultures, nations, languages. Human beings tend to think that, okay, this particular saint or ascended master belongs to my culture or my country, and this one belongs to his or her. I have got nothing to do with them. But the truth is that they are very high. Okay, they are enlightened already, and they descended on this plane of existence, the three dimensional reality on earth, in order to help us, teach us, guide us, and motivate us towards supreme consciousness. So, I will be channeling messages from Lord Jesus for you all. And I I was inspired to do this reading. That's why after such a long gap I'm coming back once again. A lot is happening in my life as well, which I'll share later, spiritually as well as materially. Okay, without wasting any more time, let's get into the reading. So there's no pick a pile. This is for everyone. Whosoever happens to click on this video will get his message. And as expected, uh, purity. And I'm hearing a message in my mind, which I'm going to give to you. It just came. Uh, and it's so strange. This looks like the tomb of Jesus from where he resurrected. And there's this little boy. So I'm getting a couple of messages. The first one, they are all, getting mixed up together. The first one is, come naked to me. You have nothing to hide from me. The second one is, come back to me. And this is for everyone, whosoever is listening. And you can see that there's a tomb like a cave like place, and the door is open, and there's a lot of light that's coming outside from this place. And there's this little boy over here, and there's this swing. So this talks about childlike purity. Babies, children, when we look at them, the way they perceive the world, their eyes, their perceptions, it's pure, it's untainted, uncolored, and they do not know the complexities. Complexities only enter us once we mingle with the society, with the world. I am not of the world. I belong to the one. This is another message I'm getting. So definitely, the kind of energy that I'm getting, it's it's also kind of emotional, and it's also giving me a lot of joy. It's like going back home, like going back to our creator, going back, connecting deeply with the supreme soul, we know as God, Parmeshwar, Ishwar, whatever you wish to call. That great light, and you won't believe it, my head is spinning right now from this energy. And this happens when you connect to such a high vibrational energy, you don't have it in you to take it seriously. And this also talks about cleansing and purity. To first of all, the place we need to start is our mind, because everything starts with our in our brain, in our mind. So he's asking us to cleanse our mind, to not participate in ego battles. Because when I look around, what I see most of the time, everywhere, in most places, there are ego battles going on everywhere, all around. It's all about ego. And as we are going ahead in this dark age, people are identifying themselves more with the ego consciousness rather than Christ consciousness or God consciousness or divine consciousness, I would, say. Because of that, they are disconnecting from God, disconnecting from the super soul or the supreme consciousness. And that is why there are so many difficulties in our life, you know. Now, let's see another beautiful message that's coming up from him. Conduit. He's telling us that I am a conduit. I'm the one who can help you connect to your divine nature, to be free again, to live again, to sing and dance again, to live your life. Yeah, to live your life in this inner knowing that we all are connected. Yeah, definitely. Another message which is so much like him. You have nothing to worry. I'm with you. I'm just a call away. And this is a message of love. And rose and love, this is synonymous with Jesus. And you can see the dove over here. And heart is pierced, he wants to say to all of us, and this is again making me kind of emotional, that it pains to see the way the world is right now. The wars, the battles, the inner conflicts with others in the world, the kind of pain that we are creating and giving and sharing with others. Rather than that, if we share love, the whole vibration of the earth, of the three dimension, is going to change for the better. We talk about transformation all the time, but the kind of transformation that Jesus gives us is way different than any other kind of transformation. Love is the highest force there is. You must have heard the very famous, line, God is love or love is God. But the way it is practiced by human beings, they don't, most of the time, we don't understand it because of ego consciousness. We don't understand what it means. The level of pure love, pure consciousness that Jesus is offering to us in this reading, he is talking about love without conditions. Okay? When you vibrate that frequency touches those around you, touches everything, even nature and animals. And you start transforming yourself as well as them. And we all are interconnected. So once we transform, they transform, and vice versa. So this is the kind of message that, sorry, he's giving out to us. Now let us look at a little bit at the energy that's presenting itself. So yeah, strength. Yeah. And celebration. Celebrate because I'm here. Celebrate because I have never left you. Celebrate and rejoice. I think there is, I'm not very well versed in Bible, but I think in Holy Bible, there's something related to some psalm or something related to rejoice, this word rejoice. So what he's wanting to say is that I was never gone. I will always give you strength when you need it the most. In darkest of dark times, and this I have felt in my own life very, very deeply. I do not limit myself to any one culture, country, divinity, or anything, you know, and this has helped me a great deal. So I have also called upon or prayed or meditated on Jesus, and what I really felt was a lot of protective energy and a lot of love and compassion. and a lot of healing, as if he's cleaning me from inside out, taking out all that energy that is holding me back or making me feel overburdened. He's taking all of it and filling me with his love and protection and that light kind of vibe. So it's a beautiful energy that he exudes. So it doesn't matter where you belong to, what you follow. You can always listen to an ascended master, be it Sai Baba or be it Jesus or be it uh, any other, uh, ascended master, sage, or manifestation of the Supreme or God. Um, he's asking you that you receive strength, you receive your strength from within. And if you feel weary, if you feel weak, then I will be standing beside you, right beside you. He's not saying behind you or ahead, in front of you. He's saying beside you, you know as your partner, as your strength. Okay, you can depend on me. I will be your strength. And he's also asking you to celebrate and rejoice. And he's asking you to celebrate and rejoice your oneness with God. When you feel connected to the divine, things start flowing. And when you disconnect from the divine, then all these kinds of things like irritation, behavior based on ego, conflicts, inner conflicts, and conflicts with the world, these all things start happening. And it is happening all around us. We have to choose whether we rejoice and celebrate, that is, whether we connect to God and help God strengthen us, or we, you know, follow this petty energy. I would call it petty energy, something that makes us come down, something that makes us low vibrational beings. We are not low vibrational beings, is what he's telling us. He's telling us that we all are divine. We are of divine origin. We are made in the image and likeness of God. We are made in the image and likeness of the super soul, the super consciousness. So, how can we be low vibrational? So, he's asking you to connect to him for all these. And I think this was a beautiful, beautiful energy. You will be able to feel it. Beautiful reading. And I wish all of you good luck. Believe in yourself, believe in the super consciousness or God, whichever way you choose to believe. And please, please, please share love. Give it freely. Share love. The world needs it the most right now in this dark times. And that is why Jesus is telling all of us, I'm here. I was never gone. Okay, hold on to this thought and stay connected with me. I'll be bringing you more videos. If you want to motivate me a little bit more, please do subscribe, hit a like, and take good care of yourself.